Hey, look, I wish him well. He had a chance to do it in the debate, and that didn't work out too well for him. That was, I guess, the reason it really led to his downfall.
What are you looking forward to in 2025?
Well, just a great year. I think we're going to do fantastically well as a country. We're going to bring it back. It has to be brought back. People are not respecting our country very much, and they're going to respect us a lot.
Joe Biden regrets dropping out of the 2024 race. And although that is funny, what is funnier is Donald Trump's response to it. But before we get into that, I want to remind you guys to subscribe to RTM News to ensure to YouTube that you're enjoying these videos. And so that way they will continually show up in your feed and then push it out to more people as well. I'm Titus. Let's get into this video.
Well, he was way behind. I still not had a chance. He was way behind. Sure, we won him. Record numbers, as you know, won every swing state. They won the popular vote by millions and millions of people. So
just think about that, guys. Just think about the trajectory that we have been on over these last 4 years. Like Trump, I mean, the first time in 20 years that a Republican has won the popular vote, but he blew her out of the water electorally, and then 4 or 6 million votes over her that's unheard of for a Republican. That is nothing like that has happened in maybe ever, other than Reagan. To my knowledge, I could be wrong on that, but it's insane. The level, the way America responded to this last administration are just complete disdain towards the way that they were acting and what they did to our country, how we can't afford anything, how there's all these foreign wars happening and we're giving all this aid to all these people. These people are just kind of fed up with everything going on. And so it's so funny to see him talking about, his ego is hilarious. So yeah, we won so good, so big. But we have a little bit more. This is at the New Year's Eve Mar-a-Lago party. And so we're going to go back to this clip of him elaborating a little more on not only the win, but kind of what he wants to do and what's going to happen in this election or in this administration.
Hey, look, I wish him well. He had a chance to do it in the debate, and that didn't work out too well for him. That was, I guess, the reason it really led to his downfall.
What are you looking forward to in 2025?
Well, just a great year. I think we're going to do fantastically well as a country. We're going to bring it back. It has to be brought back. People are not respecting our country very much, and they're going to respect us a lot. I think a lot of progress has been made over the last 5 weeks. It's been pretty amazing when you look at what's happened. There's a whole light over the whole world, not just our country. There are a lot of very happy people.
Mr. President, Mr. President,
Speaker Johnson.
Say what?
What's your message to the Republicans who are still not supporting Speaker Johnson?
I think they'll support Speaker Johnson. I think we're going to have a great time in Washington. I think we're going to get great support. He's the one that can win right now. People like him. Almost everybody likes him. Others are very good too, but they have 30 or 40 people that don't like him. So that's pretty tough.
Are you calling members on his behalf?
So you love the
Well, if necessary, but I think really we're going to have a great time. We're going to get a successful vote. He's a good man. He's a wonderful person, and that's what you need.
Why'd you change your mind on H-1B visas, sir?
I didn't change my mind. I've always felt we have to have the most competent people in our country. We need competent people. We need smart people coming into our country. We need a lot of people coming in. We're going to have jobs like we've never had before.
There's been lots of beef on that whole illegal immigrants coming, or legal immigrants coming here, they're giving them the visas and everything. I think it's weird. I thought, and the people are like, "Oh, I thought Trump was against illegal immigrants or against immigration." He's not. He's not. You see, the left is even surprised by this. They're like, all this. The narrative's been spun that he's against immigrants was always a lie. He wants people to come here. You're more than welcome to come here. Just come here the legal way. And maybe we should make it a little easier. And I think it's weird. And I could be misinformed on this because I haven't looked into it in major detail. But this is what we said that we wanted. We wanted people to be able to come here legally. We have no issue with immigrants. We just need them to be legal immigrants. And I see a lot of people just having beef and getting frustrated by all this stuff. Like, America first, America first. If they come here legally and they can become Americans, they're one of us as well. So I don't understand the anger directed towards this. I know that there was a narrative lie that Trump hated immigrants, when in reality he just hated that people were breaking our laws and coming here illegally, not being vetted, wreaking havoc, inciting violence. But in terms of just having people that want to come to this country that are smart and competent and able to bring value to our nation, I don't see the problem with that.
Sir, you said you changed your position. Sir, you changed your position.
You say it? I do. I'll be there. We were advised. I'd rather not say.
How do you feel about the candidates?
Well, I think we have great nominees. We're doing very well, as you know, and I think most of them are being thought of very highly, just about all of them. So I think we're going to do very well.
How do you really have to president? You spent like
Well, I don't know. There's a traditional meeting. Some people say we already had that. You know, we met a week and a half ago. But if it's appropriate, I'd like to, like to do the, yeah. No, it's a shame. The whole thing started. Would have never started if I were president. You wouldn't have Ukraine. You wouldn't have Ukraine-Russia problems. You wouldn't have had the Israeli problem with what happened on October 7th was just a horrible thing. All of the things. You wouldn't have inflation. Inflation was a disaster. One of the reasons we had the country, we won the country by the kind of numbers we won by, which were record-setting numbers. All of these things, and then you take a look also, look at all of the other problems that they caused. The problems that they caused in this country, and specifically Iran on the border, and millions of people that flowed through our border, from prisons, from mental institutions, people that should not be in our country. And you see the crime numbers are going through the roof. Look at New York City, look at Chicago, look at Los Angeles. They're going through the roof.
So true. So many, I mean, that's why he won, right? Yeah, inflation was insane. All these wars are happening all over the world. That these things that we were at a place of peace across the whole world when Trump was in office. For us specifically as Americans, we felt as if we were a priority, like he actually cared about putting us first and doing things that would benefit us as Americans. You see, it's always weird to feel like the Democrats are always just trying to, and they think they're being like morally like doing the right thing because we got giving all this aid to like Ukraine. That makes no sense why we were involved in the Ukraine war. Like Israel makes more sense because they're like an ally to America, but even the fact like that we send billions of dollars to these countries that are in need, and it's not nothing wrong with helping people, right? But it's weird to give all this money to these nations when your own people are struggling. Like with a hurricane, I'm literally drawing a blank right now. The natural disaster just happened in Florida. That literally, you had to apply to get maybe $750, maybe. Meanwhile, we're sending billions of dollars to other countries. It's like, what? You got your people here are hurt. Your people here are struggling, and they need your help. And you're like, nah, we're gonna give billions of dollars to the other country. People were fed up with that. They're like, okay, I'm paying all this money. All my tax dollars are going to other nations when I can't even. My house just got blown over. Like that's wild.
We're going to get them out. We're going to get them out fast. Thank you.
What's your message to Puerto Rico, sir?
Yahoo about a ceasefire. You said if they don't have one by the time you take office, it'll be on the plane.
We're going to see what happens. They better let the hostages come back.
The way he said that. And that's a leader right there. They better let the hostages come back soon. You would never hear that energy from Biden. He's not a leader. He doesn't know how to handle anything, any of that foreign policy, any sort of tough conversation with a world leader or with a terrorist organization or whatever. He just doesn't know what he's doing. I mean, he doesn't, in his defense. Well, no, not in his defense. He doesn't know what he's doing. And Kamala Harris is probably the one that has been running the show the whole time anyway, which is further proof that we don't need anyone else in this administration running the country ever again. It's insane. But I'm really looking forward to January 20th, and it's so close. Inauguration day is coming. And Trump will be in office so soon. So if you enjoyed this video, make sure to comment down your thoughts below. I want to know what you guys are thinking. Are you excited about this new administration? What are your thoughts on the HB visa thing, whatever? What are your thoughts on Mike Johnson? Do you think Trump's going to secure the border? I mean, he did the first time around, so it makes sense that he would do it again. But yeah, comment your thoughts down below. I want to see, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.